What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Saving Skylands. As you can see, I am in the comfort of my own home, like always, and I actually came on the couch. Do you have something to say, Jenny? No? Nothing? Now you decided to be quiet? Okay. Anyways, as you saw from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about why Skylanders, I go so southern every time I say Skylanders. Anyways, why Skylanders won't die. So I hope this is, an informational video. I hope you enjoy. If you have anything, else to say, feel free to do it. Also, my co-host Jenny here is a little sleepy, so she might have to go lay down. Anyways, enjoy. Okay, so first off, it's all the games, no matter how you want to rank them, no matter how you want to, say how fun they are, how good they are, how bad some stories are, how bad some gameplay is. All the games are great, and if they weren't great, people wouldn't have bought them as much as they do, and they're still continuing to buy them. All the games are great, whether you step away from the games for a while, like I did. I stepped away for years, and then I came back during COVID, and it just reignited the fire in my, my brain about how much I love these games. There's just so many different ways to play as well. You can never really get tired of it. You can get tired of, the story and stuff like that, but the older games, you got PvP, the newer games, you got like Doom challenges, you got Arena. Literally in Imaginators, I don't think the Arena ever, goes away. You could probably get to level 99 and I doubt it would go anywhere. There's just so many ways to play, so many characters. Speaking of characters, there's so many. Collecting, you could collect forever. You guys have seen my collection. I have a pretty decent collection, and I probably don't even have half of all the Skylands that were made, and that's including chase variants. I don't really collect chase variants. I will one day, but in-game variants and stuff like that matter more to me than that. Other than my green gill grunt, I love my green gill grunt. It's the first Skylander I ever got. But so many ways to play. So many, you can do locks, you can do solo runs, you can do whatever you want. And then so much more to collect, whether it's magic items or traps or creation crystals or senseis or variants or chase variants. There's just so much out there to buy, and so much out there to just have fun with. And everything's different. You take a toy and you put them on the portal, and now you have them in game. Like, that's insane. Like, still to this day, like, nothing has met that kind of change to gaming. Like, gaming's pretty traditional. You got a video game, you play it, on a TV like you should. And then there's toys. Those are the real life things. But to combine the two, I still think to this day, it still boggles some people's minds that they were able to do that. And no wonder why it sold so well. Because it's appealing to really any audience, whether you're a small kid, like I was when it came out. Some of you guys are even younger now than I was when it first came out. Some of you guys weren't even born yet, but the game came out when I was 10 years old. As a kid, I was still, toys were awesome, and I was just getting introduced into video games. And I think Skylanders might have been the first game I ever got on my Xbox 360. I remember it. But that's what really combined the two for me. And the thing is, still to this day, that's still happening to kids. And I know that Skylanders aren't as easy to come by as they used to be, because they're not being sold in stores. Well, stores. Because they are being sold in stores, in retail gaming stores, and some gaming stores still sell them in box. I went to a GameStop and they still had some in box. I just turned off my microphone for a second. Hopefully that didn't change anything. But they're harder to come by for sure, and some are really overpriced in my opinion, but I get it because they're not in circulation anymore, so they're harder to get. But some are super cheap still, and they're very easy to find on either Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Mercari, whatnot, anything, any type of auction, game stores, Goodwill, just thrift stores in general. They can have $1 bins full of whatever you want, and I've passed many times. You guys have seen videos where I go out Skylander hunting, and I go to thrift stores and I find big bags of Skylanders and I buy them. That's where I got a ton of my Skylanders from. That's where I found Sunburn and Whamshell that I couldn't find for years. And anyways, that's back to the collecting point. There's so many to collect, and it actually adds a sense of fun and adventure, actually nowadays, trying to find the Skylanders. And then once you find one, you know, and it's not just like ordering online. Once you're able to find one in person, it's a feeling. If you guys are watching this and you guys have never like went to a store and saw a Skylander, nowadays being sold in a store, like it's not in box, it's just there. It's an amazing feeling. I don't know why. It's just an amazing feeling to be like, yeah, that's being sold on the shelf again. Like it deserves to be. I mean, I wish there was a remaster. I wish there was a Skylander 7, but in reality right now, it's not here. We don't have it, and I haven't heard anything about it being in the works. I'd love it, but there's not. So we gotta work with what we have. And what we have is 6 amazing games, like 400 awesome Skylanders. I don't know how many there actually is, including chase variants and stuff like that, Eons, Elites. It's nuts, but there's so many, and very few people out there have all of them. Very few. And that's I mean, obviously that's the end goal, but the end goal is just be, you know, enjoy what I'm doing and be happy with doing it. And if you aren't enjoying the game anymore, step away like I did. Step away. I stepped away for years, and I never even thought about it. My Skylanders collection was so small I could fit it in one shoebox. I remember it was a black Adidas shoebox that I had all my Skylanders in, and I had a couple of each game in there. And then it hit me hard in COVID. I was like, I'm bored out of my mind. I'm going to play some old games. So that's where I rehashed Disney Infinity first, because I did like Disney Infinity more. But then I rehashed Skylanders, and I've been hooked on it ever since early of 2020. And now we're heading into 2022 pretty soon. And this is leading more into my life, which it brings up a good point of content. I never thought I'd be making content. I never thought I'd be speaking to all you guys right now. As long as we're making content, Skylanders Impossible to Die. And I had thought about that while making my channel and stuff like that. I was like, what do I want to name it? What do I want to name my channel? And I went through many names to go through and stuff like that. I thought about using my name. I thought about using like Victorious or something like that, Victorious Gaming. I thought about it, and I was like, oh, it could have went well, and I would be able to expand on other games. And then I came to the realization that I'm gonna post what I want, no matter the game. But my main focus is Skylanders right now. Like I'm so in love with Skylanders. It's brought me so much happiness. With you know, there's been a lot of dark through COVID and stuff like that. Times were hard, but Skylanders luckily, you know, brought me happiness, and I know it did to a lot of other people. And I know those people who don't have, you know, what I'm able to have, like all the games and a lot of Skylanders. I know the content that I put out allows for my happiness to project onto other people, which is amazing because I get the happiest comments in some of my videos, and it makes me so happy to see me be able to make a positive impact on the community and people in general, people who hadn't played Skylanders in years, people who'd never played Skylanders, people saying they want to get into it now because of how cool it looks. Do it. It's amazing. You don't have to, you know, break your wallet for a bunch of Skylanders to have some fun. That's why I made my breaking down, you know, getting into Skylanders guide. I mean, it's not like a big hassle. You spend like $50 and you can find a big bag of Skylanders, a couple games, and you're set for a while. But back to making content, I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm so glad I am. Because it brings up the point of Skylanders officially cannot die, technically. Like, Drop's dead, nobody's playing it, dead series. I think it's impossible. Because forever, there's going to be content being made. And as long as content's being made and people are seeing it, it's impossible for it to die. And I realized that when, you know, making my name on YouTube as Saving Skylands, because I didn't mean I'm saving Skylands alone. I mean it as the content I'm making leads into the community of Skylanders, like the Skylanders community, which is so much bigger than what people realize. My content is just a little drop into that, and then that leads into this huge community with all these other great SkyTubers, content creators, and it just allows for Skylanders to reach out to more people, therefore saving Skylands, because yes, it does need saved, and it's going to continue needing saved until a new game or remaster is released, because we have to save it by making content. And because if we stop making content, we drop dead, and what then? People are just going to play it alone at home and not get the joy of other people playing it as well. And I think that would be a hard hitting to Skylanders, the community as a whole. But that's why I created Saving Skylands, my channel, because I didn't mean it that like I'm gonna personally save Skylands. Skylanders. That's impossible. I'm doing my best in saving Skylands, making content, making what people enjoy, making what I enjoy, and everybody's happy. It can't go away if we keep making content. That's my main point of this video. Skylanders are still in circulation out there for you to buy. Skylanders is waiting for you to come back, or waiting for you to come to the game. It's not going anywhere, and neither am I, and neither is the community. So that's all I have for you guys today. I just want to talk about it. I'm not going anywhere. Community ain't going anywhere. Skylanders isn't going anywhere. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't. Really appreciate it. I think Jenny fell asleep or she died. Hey Jenny, you guys say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Are you mute? Do you have a mute button on you or what? Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Me and Jenny really appreciate it. New videos every single day. I make content with my girlfriend. We're starting to do playthroughs and stuff like that. We'll do locks in the future. But we're just getting some playthroughs down at the moment. So hit that subscribe button, like button, comment any input you guys have on your situation with Skylanders, or you know, just getting back into the game or playing the game throughout the years. Anything you guys want to talk about, anything you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Say thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Works for me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon.